Hello, how's it going? Just gonna wait to make sure that people can see me and hear me. I'm gonna be the first to tap over to the chat bar here and to say hello. As soon as I get the go ahead that people can hear me, I will start to chat. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to not look awkward. I see you. So if you guys are popping into the room, if you can just say hello in the sidebar for me, let me know that you can hear me. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Laura. Awesome. Okay, good. Good. All right, so for those of you that have come on tonight, thank you for taking the time out of your evening to join us here on Design a Life You Love. My name is Jenn Pike. I'm a registered holistic nutritionist. I'm the founder of the Simplicity Project and the Hormone Project. I'm also the mother of 2 children, 9-year-old boy Sam and 11-year-old girl Emerson. And I have a husband who's pretty awesome as well too. And I was honored to be asked to come on here tonight and to share my story, both my personal story and connection to this fantastic product Juice Plus, as well as the company, and hopefully inspire and enlighten you to either reaffirm why you are taking this product yourself or why you're involved in the company. And for those of you who aren't, maybe stoke some motivation in you to reach out to the person who invited you here tonight and to ask them a little bit more info. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mary Lisa, Lori Ann, Nicole, Jen. Hi. Awesome. Okay, so my story, how did I get started? First of all, I'm a senior sales coordinator with the company. I started as a customer 12 years ago when I was pregnant with my daughter, Emerson. And I was so grateful for this product for many different reasons. You know, in hindsight now, I'm like, I'm so grateful that I was getting fruits and vegetables into my body for this little girl I was growing, because for my first 4 months, I couldn't even look at a vegetable. Like the thought of eating a salad, I was just like, oh my gosh, I was so nauseated, but I could take my Juice Plus every day and my body was able to get what it needed to grow this baby. And so I had Emerson. I continued to take the product because I felt really good. And for me, if I'm on something and I'm taking it and I feel really good, why am I going to stop? And it really helped me, even as a nutritionist and teaching cooking classes, it helped me to fill the void of what I knew I was supposed to be getting in and what I should be eating, but sometimes just what didn't happen in the day. I either didn't have time or I wasn't prepped. And, I had my kids were small. I had another Juice Plus baby, Sam, and it was just so nice to know that I had this product and then getting it into my children as well too. So I'd been taking the product for a very long time, like I said, 12 years. And for the first probably 8 years of that, it was really in the closet. Like I wasn't sharing, I wasn't telling anybody. My background coming out of school and being a holistic nutritionist, at the time you were kind of, swore on this unspoken oath that you wouldn't join a network marketing company. That is the farthest thing from how it is now, because as nutritionists, when you're building your business, you really need to have another profit stream, another way to be able to support your practical business of being a clinician and taking on clients, but also to be able to create and to generate revenue. So it's so different now, but back then I had this fear inside of me. I was worried, what people would think. I didn't know how I could manage adding one more thing on. And really what changed and shifted for me is, I had the opportunity to go out to an event and listen to one of the speakers, Dr. Mitra Ray, and I was just blown away by the information that she was providing, the amount of research that was behind this product. And for me, that's how my mind and my cells vibrate. I am a sponge. I'm an eternal student. I always want to learn and know more. I specialize in women's health, digestion, inflammation, and hormones. Hormones are really, they're my babies that I specialize in. And so much of what she was talking about, I was able to start to, in my mind, connect the dots of what was going on with so many of my clients. And so I was like, what if I just give this an opportunity and see what happens? And so I started to share. I started to put a team together. I started to share with my clients and take on customers. And their stories were just incredible. And the results their children were having in their skin, their eczema was clearing up, their digestion was improving. Their hair and their nails were getting thicker and stronger. Their palate was changing. So maybe these kids or even the adults I was working with, they maybe had 1 or 2 fruits or vegetables that they would actually consume. And after a couple of months of getting the Juice Plus into their bodies, they were actually starting to go and just serve themselves fruits and vegetables. They were more apt to try different dishes at home. And I had been creating meal plans at that point for like 15 years in my practice. I had never seen just trying to say you're supposed to eat X, Y, and Z make the same level of changes that getting these gummies and getting these capsules into people's bodies was creating. So that for me was big enough to just say, okay, what have I not been doing here that I need to start to do? So I began to put a team together. I started to share the product. Initially, I moved very quickly. I went from a virtual franchise to a senior sales coordinator in 30 days. And I taught a lot of workshops, and it was so much fun. And here's the thing is that I'm an educator through and through. And to get out there and teach that many workshops and to meet so many people and to hear their stories along the way, and then to get paid for it, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that actually didn't even feel like work. That was just fun. That's what I love to do. And I get a great paycheck at the end of this. And so I had this light bulb moment of, okay, what do I need to do to keep this momentum going? At the time, I was running a yoga and Pilates studio, Simplicity, and it was full on. It was very busy. It was very intense. I loved it as well too, but I had to physically be there in order to generate the income. And, I had 2 young children. I had, the business I was running, my family at home, and I was constantly being stuck in this place of never feeling like I was doing good enough in either. I was doing kind of okay here and kind of okay there. And if I was doing really good in my physical business at the studio, then I was doing crappier as a parent. And if I was doing better as a parent, then I wasn't at the studio as much as I needed to be. And I had to have a way to kind of break free from that. And I finally made the decision that I needed to step back from my 3rd baby, my studio. I needed to sell it. I had created what I set out to do. It was very successful. It was going well. But I knew that the only way I was going to be able to fully make that transition is I still had to be able to generate revenue. But I didn't want to be that tired anymore. I was like, how can I still bring in money for my family, but be with my family and not be exhausted all the time? Because that's always been the easy thing for me is like, go, 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 never say no, and burn myself out. You can only do that for so long before your body just says enough. So I looked at this business and I said, okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of extra effort to see what I can create. And so I ended up selling my studio, and within 6 months, I completely replaced my salary from my brick and mortar business that took me away from my family, 50 plus hours a week. And I replaced that salary within 6 months of building my Juice Plus business. I had more time freedom than I had ever had before. I was having so much fun. I was still being able to be part of a community that I loved so much. And the thing for me is that this business, what it provides you is, number one, first and foremost, you are always surrounded by happy, inspiring people, like-minded. They only want the best for you. Even on the days where you can't be that person for yourself, they are there to be that for you. You will make friends and have this extended family that you just didn't even know was possible. I mean, how many of you go to work every day and maybe you're surrounded by coworkers that are kind of grumpy and they're negative and they don't care about being healthy, and you so desperately want to be on this journey, but you're just like surrounded by negative Nellies all the time. That wears on you, right? It wears your positivity down. With this company and with this group of people, that never happens. It's the opposite. You can be the one feeling blah, and everybody is positive and is helping to rise you up and build your business and support you. So, that's fantastic. The other thing is that life happens. And so this isn't about, going in a hustle mode all the time. If you need to pull back and take some time, if something happens in your family, you don't get demoted. You don't lose your position in the company. You still are going to generate the income as long as you're taking care of your customers and you're supporting the team, in the best way that you can. But if you have to take some time off, you don't get penalized for that. And that's what I loved about this company too, is I'm still able to build my brand and to build Simplicity and to build the Hormone Project while simultaneously helping other women and other mothers be able to stay home with their babies, be able to move out of a job that maybe is not fulfilling them anymore, to help to balance their hormones because that job is stressing them out so much, to help to introduce them to a community that is going to help to lift them up, to move them from where they are right now to where they want to go. I just opened up a check in the mail last week for a Christmas bonus from this company. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been self-employed my whole life. I've never received a Christmas bonus ever in my life. So to get that was huge, huge. I'm definitely building my business at a slower pace than a lot of other people are. And that's okay. And that is celebrated as well. You've got to figure out the way that it works for you, and you have full permission to do that within this company. I'm in it for the long haul and the long game. I know that it doesn't have to happen, right now or tomorrow. And I've got the appropriate people around me to help to support and to build that. Here's the biggest things that I've learned and take away from this company is that you only get one life, and you want it to be as juicy as possible, but you don't want it to be draining. And you got a product that gives you energy. You got a company that's by your side. The entire marketing plan is put together for you. The entire business plan is put together for you. There's no shortage of training. There's no shortage of support. Like I have built businesses from the ground up. I am marveled at how much, like when I bring people onto my team, I'm like, we're going to pace you here because there's a lot of training offered. There's more support than you've probably ever been given in a job before. And so we're going to pace this out for you because there's just so much that's offered there. But I'm still growing. I am still learning. And there's no expiry. There's no expiry on your potential with this company. That is probably the thing that I love the most. I had the vice president of this company come out to my house, sit in my living room with my upline, Nicole Scott, with 8 people on my team, and just listen to our stories and really discover our why. I don't know other companies that do that. And I've been part of a lot of them. So for me, Juice Plus gave me the ability to choose differently. It allowed me to earn an income that is growing all the time. And I'm still in shock. I'm telling you, every single month that I get paid, I still look at that number and go, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, I am a hustler. I work my ass off building my business and my brand. I work so freaking hard. And sometimes at the end of the month, I'm like, man, those numbers don't always equate to how hard I feel I'm working. I have so much fun in this Juice Plus business, and I get that check, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, that's motivation enough to keep going with it. And you get to help other people build this business for themselves as well, too. So if in a nutshell, I had to tell you what this company, this product, and this community has provided me, it has provided me the opportunity to make different decisions, to take rest when I need to pull back when I need to also know that it is waiting and ready for me when I say yes and am ready to put my foot on the gas and continue to build. So I hope that's what you're looking for tonight. I hope that resonated with you. If you ever had any questions, reach out to the person who shared this with you. I hope that was a great way to end your Monday night for all of you, and that it gave you a little something to think about, because I will tell you, I was the hugest skeptic, guys. I was a serious pain in the butt to my upline. I sometimes still am. I had every excuse in the book. You really can create this and do this in your own way, at your own pace, authentically, and for all the right reasons. So have a fantastic rest of your night. This is something to think about as you're winding down 2017, and to really ask yourself what you want to create as you move into a brand new year full of loads of potential and the possibility to just say yes. Have a fantastic rest of your night, everyone.